Hey, folks, Roland Martin here, the Black Star Network. We are live in Jackson, Mississippi for the SWAC Championship, pitting Jackson State versus Southern. The winner of this game go to the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta on December 17th. We are partnering with General Motors, as you see. They have their activation behind us here. You see folks who are signing up. Getting information on electric vehicles. It's been a fantastic day. Rain earlier, but the skies have opened up. Now sunny. Feels good out here. You got the smell of the smoke of the tailgate. I'm going to show y'all a little bit later. We did a walk around the tailgate here. And so a lot of excitement here. Jackson State fans are very excited. Undefeated team. Coach Deion Sanders. His name was being talked about because all the speculation swirling. This may be his last game as head coach of Jackson State, possibly taking over as the head coach at the University of Colorado. But that's for another day. Today it's all about, of course, this experience here. And so we're excited to be here in Jackson, Mississippi. Last week we were with General Motors in New Orleans for the Bayou Classic. And, of course, now we're here this week. And so let's kick things off right here with Jackie Vessel. Jackie joins us. She's with GM. Jackie, how you doing?
Here at the game with Southern and Jackson State, and I am excited and ready.
Well, I can tell you cheering for Southern.
What gave it away, Roland?
You got the bling-bling on and everything.
Well, you know what? You know what they say, you got to dance with the one that brought you, and Southern University brought me here. Proud graduate.
And when did you finish with Southern?
I finished back in 1992 with a degree in broadcast journalism.
Gotcha.
So following in your footsteps, Roland.
Well, you graduated a year after I did. I finished in 91 from Texas A&M.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So what do you do at General Motors?
So at General Motors, I'm the general manager of U.S. Sales Support. So basically, I am responsible for the entire dealer network, whether it's the minority dealers, women dealers, or non-minority dealers. Anything that regards supporting our sales and service support out in the field for all of the divisions, as well as legislation and just sales reporting.
And obviously, it's a long history there of African-American auto dealers with General Motors.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if you know this, Roland, but, General Motors is not new to minority dealers. We've been doing this since 1972. As a matter of fact, just here in June of this year, we celebrated 50 years of having our minority dealer network program and the first OEM to offer that. And I will tell you that we are really committed. I know my job is to handle dealer network, but it's personal for me because I believe our network needs to reflect our customers. So while we have over 317 dealers, we want to go bigger. I'm going to go after 400. That is my goal to get there.
Gotcha. And obviously, selling cars is changing. We're moving now towards electric vehicles. And so a lot of people out here obviously getting information on EVs.
EVs are going to be very important to the success of General Motors. I myself just personally had a charger installed in my home. And I did that because I want to get our field ready, show them how to get it put in, how everything operates, because I got to lead by example. So I got a Chevy Bolt EV coming to be here hopefully in about a week. So I'm excited to get in there because that's where the future's going to go. Electric vehicles are good for the environment, they're good for your back pocket, and they are just a breeze to drive. And we're going to continue going to autonomous. And one day you'll walk in the vehicle, get in there, and you'll have someone in there driving that won't be a person, it will be a computer.
I like driving myself, so I want to know exactly where I'm going.
You got to trust the process, trust the system.
I'm going to trust these hands. These hands and these eyes. So let's talk about, first of all, your General Motors relationship with HBCUs. Obviously, as a graduate, it's important for you that the company is supportive of HBCUs like Southern, like Jackson State, and others.
Well, I will tell you that regardless of what position I've had in General Motors, I've always been an advocate for recruiting, for helping to develop talent. One of the things that I did a few years ago in my previous position was reestablish a scholarship that we had for our Minority Dealer Advisory Council, where we bring in both African American, female males into the organization with scholarships to help them get through school. That's important because we want to invest in the future. We want them to one day come work for General Motors, whether they're coming as an intern or they're coming as a full-time employee. It's important, and I will tell you that not that long ago, probably about 6 months ago, I had an opportunity to partner with the AKAs of Southern University down in Baton Rouge, where we gave away a blazer to a customer, and the output from that affiliation was I was able to partner with them, and it helped a number of students to get into General Motors and to get into one of our dealerships. And that's what I call giving back, not paying it forward, not just.
And now, do you also have inside the company your different graduates, and y'all got, I won't say y'all beef, but I'm quite sure there's some territorial things going on with other. So, have you been joined with some Jackson State graduates inside the company this week?
Well, I tell you what, it's not just the Jackson State graduates, but I've been hit up by the Prairie View. One of your church members, Craig Bailey, hit me up with Prairie View. My husband is also a Prairie View graduate. You got everyone that's even non-SWAC related. Howard University, they're coming from everywhere. Spelman to just support what's happening. And really, everyone's excited that what we're doing is we're supporting HBCUs. That's what the important thing is. It's not about Southern. It's not about Jackson State. It's about the SWAC and HBCUs and how we drive that forward so we get more light on those schools, get there more funding, more advertising, more attention, more scholarships. That's what's important. That's how we break the barriers and bring more into the company.
Well, and also what we're seeing that when one company does something, the other folks who are their competitors pay attention. It's like, oh, we got to be there too.
Well, I'll tell you this, Roland. I'm excited because, General Motors has always been a leader. And so I'm excited when they announced that they were going to have the SWAC partnership a couple of years ago. I thought that was absolutely a sound investment to put into African Americans, to put into the SWAC, to put into HBCUs. Because if General Motors doesn't do it, who's going to else step up? So we want to be the first to come to the plate as an OEM and invest in what we think is going to pay dividends back to our company. That's what's important.
Well, you got lots of folks who are coming through here, taking photos in front of the wall, all that good stuff. And so, have you popped in and out some tailgates around here?
You know what? I really just got here. I haven't had the chance to get in and out, but I will tell you, I was here last year, and I will tell you that I met people for the first time that brought me over plates of food, asked me what I wanted to drink, just treated me like I was family. And that's what I like about coming out here, because it doesn't matter if it's blood running or not, people are going to embrace you. Walking over here to the game, one of the Jackson State fans said, now don't beat us too bad, give us a shot. I said, listen, I just want both teams to come out healthy, happy, but yeah, Southern might have to hurt you with our band because, bar none, we got the best band in the land.
Okay, I hear you. But the last 2 years of the Bayou Classic, Grambling beat y'all.
Well, I don't know. I was at this Bayou Classic.
Okay, I didn't see this year. I was there last year.
Okay. Well, I had a Grambling fan sitting with me, and he said, yeah, you all got it this year.
This year?
Y'all delivered it.
Okay, I'm going to have to go back and watch.
Yeah, you go
Okay.
back and watch.
But I'm just saying, I saw a lot of talk on social media, so y'all going to have to redeem yourselves today.
Right. Well, I want to say just one thing, Roland, because I think this is important. Oftentimes, we don't pay it forward and give the accolades to people that have helped us in our career. And I just want to, even though this gentleman is no longer with us, I want to recognize a guy by the name of Marvin Yates. He used to be a chancellor at Southern University.
You said Marvin?
Marvin Yates. He used to be a chancellor at Southern University. And early in my education, I was in a financial position where I could not go back to school. And Mr. Yates reached out to me and asked me why wasn't I in school. And I said I just didn't have the money. And he told me, come see me. And I went to go see Mr. Yates. He asked me how much money did I have. I think I had about $600. He said, I'm going to put this on your tuition. Here's the money to pay for all your books. Get in school. No honor graduate should be sitting here not in school.
Wow.
So without Mr. Yates helping me, I wouldn't be here today.
Wow.
And I've never had the chance to see him before he passed away, but I think today would be a great day to honor him.
Well, absolutely. Well, first of all, that's a great last name, because I'm a graduate of Jack Yates High School in Houston. So that last name, and that's what, see all these Kappas out here,
Yeah.
they saw my red,
Yeah.
and they think it was for them. but actually my show colors paying homage to my high school, we're crimson and gold. So yeah, so that Yates name is a great last name. All right then. Well, Jackie, I appreciate it. Good luck in the game today, and we appreciate being out here. It is exciting to see all the folks out here, of course, and yeah, they've been offering me all types of food. I've been turning down deer sausage, fried wings, barbecue wings, and I said nope. I just had breakfast. If I started eating, I wouldn't be able to do this show.
Well, what am I going to do, Marvin? What am I going to do? I don't eat meat. What am I going to do out here?
Ain't no plants out here. I ain't see not near plant. So if you don't eat meat, hey, give Jackie some of that water. You're gonna have lots of liquids, because I ain't see not near vegetable out here.
Well, I'm going to be in trouble, but I tell you what, I'm still happy to be out.
You know what? I got a protein shake.
You got a protein shake?
I got a protein shake for you.
Okay.
If you
Well, I might have to take you up on it. I might have to come back over here and with a bottle of water and shake it up.
Yeah, there you go. I will hook you up.
Yeah.
All right, Jackie, I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, folks. We're going to go to a break, and we come back. We're going to talk to my man Scotty off Script TV about the game. Deion Sanders, is he staying? Is he going? We're also going to hear from the Southern University president and chancellor. We're going to talk to head of the alumni. We're going to show you the tailgate. It's a whole bunch of stuff we got for y'all over the next couple of hours as we're broadcasting live right here from the SWAC Championship. Jackson State versus Southern, powered by General Motors. It's game day, y'all. We'll be right back on the Black Star Network.
The new GMC Sierra. Premium and capable. That's professional grade. GMC Sierra. Premium and capable. That's professional grade.
All right, folks, welcome back to the SWAC Championship. This is our pregame show powered by General Motors. We are here, folks. It's jam-packed. Crowd is picked up significantly. We are less than 3 hours away from game time. Got Jackson State undefeated, trying to finish the season going undefeated. Deion Sanders has brought a significant amount of energy to this fan base. They always travel well, but they've gone to a whole new level. They are out here. They're packed. Folks been out here since yesterday getting ready for this huge game. They want to win this game. They won the SWAC last year, of course, went to the Celebration Bowl. Now they, of course, want to finish the deal by winning it again and win the Celebration Bowl. But the question is, will Deion be coaching them on the sidelines? Joining us right now is my man Scotty from Allscript TV. Scotty, glad to have you back. Man, there's a whole lot going on. And everywhere I've gone, I was on a plane flying here. Congressman Benny Thompson was on the plane. Mayor Chokwa Lumumba was on the plane. So many others were on the plane as well. And every person was asking me, is he saying, is he gone? Is he gone? And I said, yo, he gone. And the deal is, I said it from the beginning. You're not going to have Deion Sanders for long. Ride the wave as long as you can and enjoy it, because with that level of success, of course somebody's going to go after him from a Power 5 school.
Absolutely. I mean, it will be – this is where you want to be as a program. You want Power 5 programs to be looking at your program and saying, hey, I love what your coach is doing, because he's winning. At the end of the day, that's what the name of the game is.
It's sort of like if you have an AD that nobody's trying to hire.
How good is he? I mean, you're not going to hire a bad employee. You know, you're not going to poach a bad employee. That's just not how this game works. And I said it when he first got to the scene. I said, if Deion Sanders wins, he already has the aura. He already has the coolness. He needed the wins behind his name.
He had to prove he was a coach.
He had to prove he was a coach. And once he does that, it's a wrap. It's a train you can't stop, because kids' parents know who Deion is. So when he comes to your room, I don't care about Nick Saban. This is an idol that I watched do for a long time in the NFL. And my kid has a chance to play with him, I'm going to send my kid there, and you see it.
Well, the thing that is really interesting, because there are a lot of people, they're like, oh, if you leave, you're turning your back on HBCUs. Well, first of all, you got to start from here. Deion said from the outset that he wanted to be an NFL head coach. A Power 5 coach. So like any coach, you're looking for your shot. And the reality is, and I get people, again, who are in their feelings, but folks also got to understand is that it's rare. It's rare for a successful HBCU coach to go to a Power 5 in football or basketball.
Absolutely.
It's rare.
Absolutely.
Normally, if you're a black coach, if you coach at a Power 5 and you flamed out and you don't get rehired, then you get hired and then you come down, versus it's rare to go up.
In 100 years, there's been two coaches that have gone to the Power 5. Jay Hobson at Alcorn, a white man, and Deion Sanders. So he's in limited company of, one, he ain't white, and two, he's a celebrity with wins. So that just shows you, doesn't mean that the SWAC.
I mean, even with the success of a number of coaches.
Come on. Willie Simmons should be getting looked at as 5-5 coaches. With the fam, he's completely turned the program around. Has been 9-2. The only SWAC team he's lost to is who? Deion Sanders. You know, you have Fred McNair, who's won 6 SWAC championships at his time at Alcorn.
Doesn't even get a look.
Doesn't even get a look, and is dealing with less resources than Deion was at Jackson State. So it just shows you the level of what Deion is really doing. On top of the celebrity, on top of him being a cool figure, the wins and what he's done at Jackson has elevated his profile to say, look, let's come on Power 5.
Well, I posted a tweet today where I said, if he makes the announcement, when he makes the announcement, tomorrow, there are going to be a lot of folks who are going to be trashing him, sell out.
Yeah. The C word. Cool.
You weren't legitimate. It's going to revive that whole deal. You ain't SWAC.
Yep.
All of that. But I'll say this. To any SWAC school, any SWAC fan, what Deion Sanders has done for the SWAC financially, the only comparison I can make is what Tiger Woods did to golf.
I like that.
Now let me break that down.
I like that.
You ain't hear no golfers hating on Tiger when the purses increased, because they all got paid.
Yeah.
So for the people who out here about the trip, do understand, when was the last time 60 Minutes featured a SWAC program?
For football.
Now I know somebody, and let me deal with the white validation. I'm going to deal with that. But the reality is, when you come in, and the reason I feel this is because I've taken over black newspapers and have done the same thing, and elevating the newspapers. And folks like, oh man, and I'm like, yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
And so folk need to chill and understand that a whole bunch of other folks benefited. Attention, TV deals,
Absolutely.
media rights deals, sponsorship deals, and sponsorship deals that are longer than his contract.
I agree. If you're a fan, alumni, supporter of a SWAC institution, and you think what Deion is doing for his brand now, taking the Power 5 is the wrong thing, call him the C word, call him a sellout, call him not SWAC, you have it skewed. You have the vision skewed because he's elevated everything. He's elevated the marketing. He's elevated the social media, which you have preached on your platform numerous of years. He's done that. He's taught you how to recruit at a high level. All Deion did was came to you as a girl, the SWAC as a girl, and said, hey, you're cuter than what you think. But if you don't ever get dressed up, if you don't ever show it off, nobody's ever going to see your value. And that's all Deion did, was he took a girl that was cute and put her on a platform, and everybody's like, man, that girl is pretty cute. Now you have to realize, now that you've been eating filet mignon, are you going to go back to eating peanut butter and jelly? That's on you. Because Deion can't hold your hand through everything.
See, there you go. And see, now, and it was interesting because when I went to the SWAC Media Day, I was just watching everybody. I was watching all the other coaches. And I'm going to say this, and if you are a fan of one of other schools, y'all going to have to step y'all stuff up.
If you don't want to do your job, get out the way. It's so many people and so many times that people are holding back opportunities because their name's not involved in it. Or so many times that you won't go to your students and your faculty who know what they're doing because you want it to be in your name. It has to, like you said, it has to be a full community coming together and saying, hey, this is what we're doing. We're trying to keep the spotlight on us. We're going to keep elevating this sport. We're going to keep elevating HBCUs as a whole, and let's do this thing. And let's do it together. And I think if everybody got on the same platform, if everybody got on the same page, this thing could really be something special, with or without Deion. With or without Deion. So Deion was a great rocket, right? And it's no different than a NASA spaceship. It needs that rocket to get off the ground. But at some point, the rocket falls off, and it's on you and where you take it from there. And I think that's what the heads, the people that make the decisions, the alumni who affect the decision makers, have to start speaking out more and saying, listen, the standard has now been set at a higher rate. We're no longer going back to what we used to be, and we're going to hold you accountable to do your job.
Scotty, hold tight 1 second. I'm going to go to a break. When we come back from the break, folks, we're going to talk about the game itself. You've got Jackson State, Southern. They played earlier this year. Didn't end well for Southern. Southern's looking for payback. So we're going to talk about that when we come back on the SWAC championship game. We're here at the pregame show, powered by General Motors. Glad to be here, folks. And so we'll be back in a moment. Roland Martin right here on the Black Star Network.
The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade. The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade.
All right, folks, welcome back. Roland Martin, the Black Star Network, SWAC Championship pregame show powered by General Motors. Joined here by Scotty from All Script TV. All right, Scotty, let's talk the game. Jackson State throttled Southern earlier this year. It's going to be hard for Southern to keep up with Jackson State. Can they?
No. I'm just giving a whole buck with you. They can't keep up with them. For Southern to win this game, the turnover battle is going to be huge for them. They have to get turnovers, and they have to get short field turnovers to give easy opportunities. They're not an offense against this number one FCS defense, number one FCS offense, to go a full length of the field and continue to score. They need short fields, they need short opportunities, and to capitalize when you're playing this team. This team is like the Kansas City Chiefs. You can't score field goals against Jackson. You need touchdowns, and you need a lot of them. And
also Jackson State, I mean, they are a quick-hitting team.
Absolutely. They've
got firepower.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about the wide receiver position. Dallas Dales, Shane Hooks. They had a guy that led the the SWAC in touchdowns. He's on the bench. You got Willie Gaines. He's on the bench. You got Willie Gaines. You got Sivion Wilkerson, top 3 rushers in the SWAC on this team. You got the golden child, Shedeur Sanders, at quarterback. I mean, there's a plethora of talent, and they're deep as I don't know what. They can hit you in any way. If you want to stop the pass, we'll give it to Savion Wilkerson. He'll run for 150. If you want to stop the run, we'll give it to Dallas Davis. We'll hit Willie Gaines. We'll hit Shane Hooks, and Shedeur will go for 300. However you want it, they can give it to you.
So Southern has to play a perfect game.
Absolutely. And perfect is not – I'm talking about, like, pristine. Because last game, you had a lot of mental mistakes that happened, and they capitalized on touchdowns for Jackson. And when this crowd gets going and that momentum gets rolling, it is a downhill effect that you cannot stop. So what happens to happen in this game is at Southern, you have to manage the crowd with response touchdowns or either starting off fast, and you need to control the clock. Time of possession, run the ball with Bashawn McCray, with Reigns. You have to control it.
And they also, frankly, are going up against a team that will be extra motivated. I personally think they played the Celebration Bowl last year, and they took South Carolina State for granted.
Absolutely. And you want to – I know that everybody wanted to see South Carolina State back in the Celebration Bowl, but – this game right here, you want to make sure that everybody's locked in on Jackson. With all the rumors going around of Deion leaving, people thinking about, oh, am I getting in the portal? Am I going to play for the Celebration Bowl? There could be a lot of distractions. Deion's a king of motivating, getting everybody on one accord. That has to happen today. And Southern fans, in this bitter rivalry, you need the kids that you expect to show up in this game. You need Jason Dumas, number one, the D tackle, to show up in this game. You need Trey Lane not to be lost in the sauce like he was last game. You need the safety, Corian Harris, to make big plays on top of big plays. The team has it. You just want to see it all cultivate into this game, this moment right here.
Also, I think what you're looking for is, from Jackson State, yeah, they're at home, they're undefeated, and Deion always says, we want to dominate.
Listen, that has been his slogan, and they have done it to the 10th degree. But they have tapered off these last three games against Alabama A&M. Not the best, closer game than people expected. Alcorn, if they had a quarterback, that's a winnable game. That's not the Deion standard. Deion's standard is by halftime, we're looking at the scoreboard like, when are we going home? So they're looking to set a message. Deion wants to go out on a big-time stage with a big-time score and gets a bitter rivalry in the SWAC championship that's played 3 times in 99 and 2016, and then 2022. So we'll see what it looks like. But if Southern can pull this game off, it will probably be the biggest upset in SWAC championship history.
Wow. All right.
Literally. Because next to UAPB beating Jackson State in 2016, this game, because of Bashawn McCray, not a quarterback that you really want to go into a game with, been struggling coming down the stretch. Eric Dooley looked horrible in the Bayou Classic. I mean, looked like he was getting coach circles around, and his defense saves him from being embarrassed. So this game is not any betting man wouldn't bet any money on something to win this game. So Jackson State has everything going for it. It's at home. You got the better team. You got the better quarterback. There's no reason why this game should be 21-0, 35-0, or 42-0, if I'm being honest.
All right. Scotty, we appreciate it.
Always,
folks, follow him on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Appreciate it, man.
Always.
Appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. All right, folks. Going to go to a break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk with CEO of an HBCU foundation. We'll also chat with the president of Southern University. And we're going to show you a little tailgate action from earlier as well. You're watching the Black Star Network pregame show from the SWAC Championship. Southern, Jackson State, here in Jackson, Mississippi, powered by General Motors. We'll be right back.
The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade.
Hey, folks, Roland Martin here. Welcome back to the Black Star Network SWAC Championship pregame show powered by General Motors. Joining me right now is Ashley Christopher. Ashley is the founder and CEO of HBCU Week Foundation. Glad to have you here, Ashley. So, first off, what is HBCU Week Foundation?
HBCU Week Foundation is an initiative that I founded to expose as many students as I can to the proud legacy and historical significance of attending an HBCU. So what we do is we curate events year over year. It emulates an authentic homecoming-like experience at an HBCU, but gives students the opportunity to get access to school, acceptance, and scholarships.
So when you say you do different events, so take me through, like what?
Okay, so for example, HBCU Week, it happens every fall. When I was at Howard University, I'm a two-time HBCU alum. Shout out to Howard University. I was vice chair of Howard Homecoming. Not sure if you've ever experienced that.
Yeah, I have.
But yeah, so hundreds of thousands of people descend upon the nation's capital to experience that for the culture, for the community, for the entertaining events. So I wanted to bring that to my community in Wilmington, Delaware, for high school age students that were HBCU bound. So we do concerts, comedy shows, panel discussions, all centered on the HBCU experience. But our most impactful event is our college fair. And that's where the students can engage with recruiters and get acceptances on the spot and scholarship awards on the spot.
So do you do it in different cities? In terms of how many different cities do you do, or is it centralized?
So we started in Wilmington, Delaware. That's my hometown, 2017. And this year we've expanded into a multi-city tour. So we had the opportunity to not only activate in Wilmington, but in Walt Disney World. So next year we're looking to add a third city to the lineup.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many students have come through since you started this?
So since 2017, we've impacted over 15,000 students. We've offered more than 6,000 acceptances on the spot and more than $50 million in scholarships from the HBCUs and our corporate partners.
Gotcha. So different corporations that are working with you.
So our most popular scholarship, I would say, is our FOSSI scholarship, and it's organized through the American Chemistry Council. So it's the conglomerate of about 60 chemical companies that have leaned in to fund the education of students who are headed to HBCUs to study STEM. And these are very lucrative opportunities. It's $40,000 scholarships per student, and we've given out over 300 so far. We actually have 8 scholars at Jackson State right now.
Okay. All right. What about Southern?
4. So not as many. Our most popular ones are Howard University and North Carolina A&T. For that particular scholarship, we have about 50 at each of those schools, but they're spread among about 30 HBCUs with that scholarship opportunity.
So since you started, have you seen the growth in terms of students interested in attending HBCUs?
Oh, yeah. I mean, in my small hometown of just Wilmington, Delaware, there are students that just didn't even believe college was an option. So that excitement that I see in a small market like Wilmington, I just wanted to bring nationwide, because the students that look like you and I are deserving of the opportunity. And they also don't need to be graduating with mountains of student debt. So that's why we're very focused on making sure that we get these corporate partners to lean in and fund these opportunities for our students.
And one of the things that a lot of people don't realize, I mean, we're still dealing with, in a world where you're dealing with first-generation college students. Students who, I mean, for me, my parents didn't go to college. My brother went to Texas A&M. I followed him. My sister followed. So my nieces and nephews have benefited from us all being college graduates. But the reality is, even in 2022, we still encounter many people who are first-time college graduates. And so a lot of them don't forget an HBCU experience. They have no college experience.
Yes.
Not growing up. Again, my nieces and nephews traveled to games, went to tailgates, came to campus events with us. So their entire lives, they had a college experience.
Sure.
You're probably facing students who have no concept of college and what it's about.
Oh, absolutely. And it brings to mind one of our scholars who's a star. His name is Jameer Hargraves, first-generation high school graduate. But he experienced HBCU.
Whoa. First-generation high school graduate?
Yes, you heard that correctly. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And he experienced HBCU week in Wilmington, Delaware, and he is now at Howard University with a 3.9 GPA. And that's why it's so important to expose our students, because not only are they smart enough and valuable enough to go to college and have the experience, but they can do and be anything going to an HBCU. All they need is a shot. And Jameer is the textbook definition of what happens when you give our kids that kind of opportunity.
I mean, that again, that's when you think. I mean, I get first time college, but first time a high school graduate.
Yes. Yes.
What's your male-female ratio?
You know, that's the part that we're working on right now. It's about 70-30, I'll say, when it comes to the men and women, or the boys and girls that matriculate through our program. And we want to increase that.
70% women, 30% men.
Yes, and you see that on HBCU campuses, which only I can speak for. I don't have the data on the PWIs. But you see that across HBCU campuses, there is a clear demarcation between the males and the females that matriculate through the universities, and we're trying to do what we can to increase that number.
5 years from now, where should you be?
Well, you know, I always tell people I want HBCU week to be as big as the Super Bowl, right? I want, no matter where you are, where you live, or what your interests may be, I want you to know what HBCU week does and to have some sort of experience to what our impact has sustained. So we're going to keep leaning into our corporate partners. We're going to keep activating nationwide, city after city, to give these students this opportunity and just to make sure we continue to grow, because our students deserve the access to education, the scholarship dollars that we offer, and the jobs that they're going to get once they leave their respective institutions.
All right, sounds great. Well, Ashley, we certainly appreciate it. Good luck with HBCU week. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, folks. Going to go to a break. We come back. I'll chat with the president of Southern University, Dr. Dennis Shields, who's only been there about 5 months, but he is certainly happy to be here having his team in the SWAC championship. I'm Roland Martin. You're watching the pregame show, SWAC championship, powered by General Motors here in Jackson, Mississippi. I'll be right back.
The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade.
All right, folks, Roland Martin here. Welcome back to the Black Star Network pregame show from the SWAC Championship, powered by General Motors. Dr. Dennis Shields, he is the new leader at Southern University. We had a chance to meet him last week at the Bayou Classic. Of course, his team won. They're here now here in the SWAC Championship. With the opportunity to sit down and chat with him a little bit earlier. And we are going to play that interview with in just a moment. And we also going to be joined a little bit later by the alumni president of Southern University. We got some great stuff for you as well. Of course, we're about to go into our second hour of our broadcast. We also spent some time, folks, on the tailgate going around here. We're going to show you all some of the sights and sounds of the tailgate as well. But right now, here is my conversation with the president of Southern University, Dr. Shields. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, folks, we are here in the tailgate area here at the Jackson State Southern University SWAC Championship outside of the stadium. Joining us right now is the leader of the Southern system. You got to realize there's a system. Then there's also the university, Dr. Dennis Shields. Doc, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a great day for football, isn't it?
It is. And so just give me your thoughts going from – I saw this one story a little bit earlier. The headline said, your journey from white rural Iowa to an HBCU.
There's some black folks in the Midwest, all right? It's been great.
Well, you said in the Midwest.
Well,
got to go to Chicago.
Well, there's some folks in Iowa.
I know. I've been there.
In Iowa,
I've been there. I've been there. I've spoken to the Des Moines NAACP.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So, but it's great fun. It's nice to be around a little more density of the folks. And Southern University's been a great experience. The passion of the graduates and the students is fun to watch.
Certainly not bad to be at the university just a few months, and here you are playing the SWAC championship.
Absolutely. You know, the fact that we came back after a couple of losses, got our lumps, this team held together, and here we are. We got another shot.
I tell you, I was walking around earlier and, you know, chatting with the people, and the energy is really great. I ran to this one area where they had a couple of Southern folk with their Jackson State family members, and I said, y'all allowing them to sit in y'all tailgate? They're like, yeah, they family. It's so cool.
Well, you know, it is amazing, the interconnectedness, because you won't find many families that don't have connections to several schools.
Right.
So you go to the Bayou Classic last week, and you have families that have Grambling graduates, Southern alums. You know, you have a lot of Southern folks who've come over here and gotten graduate degrees and gone back to Louisiana. So it really is a family, even though, like a family, sometimes we don't get along all the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. I am loving the energy. Thank God the rain stopped because that would have been way too dreary. But there really is just a lot of excitement out here among the fans of both universities.
Absolutely. You know, as soon as the Bayou Classic was over, Southern folks were making their plans to come up here. I know the Jackson State folks have been saying, oh, yeah, bring it. So it's going to be great fun.
So normally when professional teams play, stuff along those lines, you tend to have bets that take place. So did you and the Jackson State president do some type of bet?
Well, we haven't had the opportunity to talk just yet. Maybe a little bit before the game when we're together on the field, we'll make a little wager. Right.
I mean, you know, some type of wager, you know, if Southern wins, you know, the JSU president has to wear the jersey for a day or something.
Come over to the Celebration Bowl wearing a Southern jersey. That'd be great.
See, you're going a little far now. I mean, I said just wear the jersey or take a picture in it. You talk about come to the bowl game.
Yeah, well, the reverse will be true too, you know.
What would you say? We talked at the Bayou Classic, but what would you say has been the one thing that you didn't expect that has been delightful for you becoming president?
The food. Everywhere I go, they feed me. I put on 15 pounds since I got here.
So you say you were real skinny in Iowa, huh? But black folks will not let you stop by without
no,
feeding you.
No, and we'll send you home with even more, which is great.
I understand that. In terms of, I've been doing these various stories, looking at Tennessee State, looking at North Carolina A&T getting fined for doing well. And it's really interesting how people, a lot of these white legislators are just shocked at, oh, my God, what's going on, as if just not paying attention to this resurgence, if you will, and this energy as it relates to HBCUs.
Well, I think it's part of a both positive and negative thing that's been happening across society. It's become really evident that this country needs HBCUs. They need African Americans. We can't allow to let anybody sit by the roadside if we're going to make progress moving forward. On the less positive side, there's been a lot of other more ugly stuff happening. So what you see is an inflection point, I think, both at the federal, state, and with business and industry says, hey, it's time for us to get on board and support these institutions because it's in our best interest.
One of the things that I often try to explain to people, I always say, look at the data. So you have people who will say, man, all of our kids need to be going to HBCUs. And I said, but you got to make sure you have the infrastructure to handle the influx. Tennessee State experiences that. Texas Southern University. A lot of the universities are dealing with having to place students in hotels and places to live, and so the infrastructure has to keep up with the demand.
You know, in some ways, a lot of the HBCU communities, in one degree or another, has been in survival mode. Let's fight. Let's keep our doors open. Let's keep delivering the education. You know, now is the time we start looking forward. You know, we can build residence halls. We can build new buildings. We can build new relationships.
I mean, I was a scholar in residence at Fisk, and they, under Dr. Newkirk, who I don't know why in the hell they let him go, they were building their first academic building since 1960.
It's stunning. It's stunning. Now, this is part of a pattern across higher education with the disinvestment on the part of states.
Right.
And the demonization of the academy, right? Don't get a degree. It's not worth your money. Are you kidding me? Look at everybody in a significant position. I don't care if it's business, industry, government, or other. They have a college degree. They have graduate degrees. Are we supposed to say, oh, that's not important anymore? No. And you know what? So many of our alums, certainly Southern, they are throughout business and industry and government well-positioned to help us move forward, but also the whole country move forward. And we have to view ourselves as a part of the ability to move this country forward.
So you're the president of Southern University, but you're also the chancellor of the system. How many total schools? How many? I'm sorry. So president of the system, chancellor of the Southern. Got it.
So we have Southern University New Orleans, Southern University Shreveport, the Southern University Law Center, the Southern University Ag Center, and Southern University and A&M College.
Now, normally, the president comes in, just a university, but you're dealing with, five different entities that serve different purposes. Yes. So your job is a lot different than many other HBCU presidents.
It's a different sort of challenge, but you know, we have very capable leaders in each one of those spaces. Dr. Ammons down at Southern University New Orleans, former president at a couple of other HBCUs. Chancellor Pierre at the Law Center, remarkable leader, very entrepreneurial. Orlando McMeans, Dr. McMeans, who heads our Ag Center, very capable leader. Interim Chancellor at Sussex, but really moving that place in a great direction. So part of the job, whether you're a chancellor or president of the system, is to get the right talent in the right place to do things. My career in higher education taught me the president doesn't do all the work. You have to have a capable team and committed people to be successful. And we see that at Southern.
Last question for you. We are here partnering with General Motors, and one of the things that we are seeing. All right, folks, I'm gonna play that last question a little bit later. We're joined right now by the Commissioner of the Southwest Athletic Conference, Charles McClellan. Commissioner McClellan, glad to see you here.
Hey,
it is the rain stopped, so the sun's out, so you probably feel a little bit better.
Well, God always brings good fortune to his people, so there was no question in my mind that the sun was going to come out. This is a great crowd, great environment, big for the Southwestern Athletic Conference, so nothing more could be asked than this crowd, this weather. 70 degrees in November, December time frame. Hey, that's the South for you.
We're here partnering with General Motors. General Motors is one of the sponsors of the SWAC. Talk about what you have experienced over the last year in terms of folks embracing the conference, folks who previously were not necessarily interested in SWAC football or HBCU sports.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of love, not only from our corporate partners. General Motors is one of the best corporate partners that you could ask for. They've done everything that we needed for them to do, investing in our students, not just student athletes. So our deal is student focused, not athletic focused. But we've had a very big light on what we've done here in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. A lot of it has to do with the quality coaches, the quality administrators that we have, and we've just been blessed to show the world Black excellence is here, and Black excellence will definitely stay.
A lot of talk swirling around whether Deion Sanders will remain at Jackson State. He's brought a lot of attention to the conference. Are you prepared if he leaves to keep that energy going? Because obviously he brings a lot of light no matter where he goes.
Well, Deion does what Deion does. I don't think anybody can do that. That's why he is the greatest. But, quite honestly, the Southwestern Athletic Conference had a lot of momentum prior to Deion coming. I think the single most influential thing that Deion did was get individuals that did not know anything about the conference to focus in on the conference. Our job is to continue to engage those individuals and show them the value even after Deion is gone. So, quite frankly, Jackson State has gotten a lot of the focus. But Florida A&M had 3 sellouts. Alabama State had 3 sellouts. Alcorn had 2 sellouts. Mississippi Valley State had 2 sellouts. Bethune-Cookman had 1 sellout. So our fan base has been energized from Texas all the way to Florida. So we will continue. And as you know, we've led FCS in attendance 46 of the last 47 years. So we've always had large crowds. I think the one thing that I will hate if Deion does decide to leave, he definitely brings a lot of spotlight to a lot of the things that we're doing, and we'll have to find innovative ways to keep that going.
Television rights deals, media rights deals, sponsors. So for you, there were several years where the SWAC wasn't sending money to the schools. And so where do you stand now in terms of financially, how you're positioned with annual payouts to your universities?
In very good position.
So in terms of have you created in terms of are you creating annual payments to universities now? In terms of how does that work?
Per our Constitution and bylaws, yeah, we distribute, and we are. And I did this to the media a couple of days ago where I outlined all of this. But we're in the best position that we've been really in the history of the conference, and we'll continue to grow.
And so for your last question for you, for your HBCU Go deal, your ESPN deal, how long do those deals run?
Well, we're not going to get into that on your show. I know that you've been asking for that information, but some of that is proprietary information. I think we did put out that our ESPN deal is going to be up in 3 years, but those television
It ends
deals,
in 3 years, what you said?
Yeah, it's going to
Got it.
up in 3 years. But those television deals, you can go to any conference. Conferences doesn't make that information public because there are clauses in the contract that does not allow us to speak about it. But I can tell you that we are in the best position that we have ever been when it comes to our media rights deals.
Last one for you. You mentioned earlier have to do innovative things. Are you challenging, again, your coaches, your ADs to say, hey, everybody's going to carry their weight. Deion's brought a lot, but you want to keep that energy going beyond just your fan base, the folks who don't even know about your schools.
Well, I think for the first time in a very long time, all 12 of our institutions are on the same page, from the CEOs down to the coaches, and it is a collaborative effort. And we will make sure that our athletic directors stay focused from an academic standpoint, from a compliance standpoint, and if we take care of those things in-house, again, the fans have always come out. We don't anticipate that dropping off. We play a good brand of sports. Our basketball team was 3-3 in the Pac-12 Challenge, so we've shown we can play at a high level. Grambling State, Alcorn State, Southern University have won some non-conference games on the road. Our trajectory is high, and as long as we're all on the same page, we'll continue to grow.
All right, well, Commissioner, it's a busy day. Look forward to the game, and hopefully, I'm not choosing for anybody, so I'll just pull for a tie.
There you go. The best team will win.
I got to give the Jackson State commencement speech next week. Right. I've spoken at Southern, so I'll pull for a tie.
Hey, Roland, it's always a pleasure to be on your show.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Right, thank you.
All right. Folks, let's play the conclusion of my interview with the Southern president, and I'll be right back. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade. The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade.
All right, folks, we had to interrupt our interview with the Southern University president, which is the interview with the commissioner of the SWAC, Charles McClellan. So here's the conclusion of my chat with Dr. Dennis Shields. Major corporations now understand why they should have alliances directly with HBCUs. They've had them with PWIs for quite some time. But the flip side is the HBCUs have to be in the position to make an ask, and I'm going back to what you said about survive, because I keep saying same thing with black on media. I'm tired of having surviving conversations. I want to have thriving conversations. And part of that has been folks who are unwilling to make the ask. We're used to, well, we'll be happy to have this, as opposed to, no, we need this.
I think it's two things. Number, the ask is important. Execution's important.
Yeah.
So we got to do both things.
Right.
You know, companies are oriented toward ROI.
That's it.
You have to
return
show
on investment.
that there's going to be a payoff for what they do.
There you go.
Obviously, we can do that, but we have to focus on that.
Absolutely. Well, look, Doc, you are barely 6 months into your tenure, still figuring everything out, but certainly good luck.
I really appreciate the support I've gotten from our board and all of the stakeholders with Southern University. That's what made it really special for me.
So I'm going to tell y'all this. So when we were at the Bayou Classic, we were joking because I said to one of the Southern folks, I had done the Grambling graduation, and so one of the Jackson State folks were like, somebody who's there, like, oh, we got to get you to one of ours. And then about 3 days later, so I'll be doing the Jackson commencement next Friday. So between Jackson, Grambling, and Southern, I've done Grambling and now Jackson. But I have spoken at Southern's campus.
I know, but commencement's a special time. We're going to get you down there.
And I can guarantee you, I'm gonna make it harder on the person following me. Trust me.
It can be a good speech or a bad speech.
Oh no, it won't be bad.
As long as it's a short speech, everyone's going to be happy.
Oh, no.
You're the last thing between them and a party.
Oh, no. Trust me. My speech is a party. Okay. Oh, trust me.
Right.
They going to remember that speech. Right. Doc, I appreciate it. Good luck in the game.
All right.
Thanks a bunch. All right, folks, welcome back. Of course, big game today. But there's another battle that will take place at a halftime. And that, of course, the battle between Southern Band, Jackson State Band, and we're joined now by the band director of Southern University. What's up, Fred?
How you doing, Fred?
I'm all good.
It sounds good to me, man. It's good to be here. It's a beautiful day, nice atmosphere. It's definitely a pleasure to be here.
So normally at these games, the debate is a constant debate about who's going to win halftime. Here, it's about who's going to win the game. Y'all now secondary to the team.
I don't know about that. If you say the bands weren't showing up, it wouldn't be as packed. But we're definitely excited about what we're about to do. I'm looking for an upset today. We're the underdogs. I like being the underdog.
Right.
We always rise to the occasion. We are the standard. And I know everybody around here saying they believe, but we are the standard. So when you are the standard, you got to believe that you can beat the standard. So the Southern University Human Jukebox and the Southern University football team, we definitely ready for the occasion today. We're excited, man. It's a beautiful day. The sun is gold and the sky is blue. The Southern University colors, to me, it sounds like a winner to me.
Well, some say y'all redeemed yourselves last week because Grambling got y'all last year.
Yeah,
They did. So many say y'all redeemed yourselves this year.
You saying the football team, right?
So at halftime.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
So I don't never like to talk about my counterparts, but Southern University Human Jukebox always doing something innovative and creative. So we always pride ourselves on being better than our last performance. So we're going to always do something different. We don't come back and do the same thing. Grambling come back every year and do the same chant, and they crowd go crazy. Just like today, I bet Jackson State put JSU on the field, and the fans are going to be shaking their pom-poms. We're going to always do something different. So you can always look for something different from the Southern University Human Jukebox.
Now, a lot of people earlier this year, some people were upset when y'all did the deal with LSU. Talk about that. I mean, because first of all, I saw the interview where you said that was done like in 30 minutes. So just share that. That why would folk? You got some people who say, "Hey, that's ours. We don't need to share it with nobody." But you had a different view.
Well, so the director of bands of the athletic bands, Dr. Kelvin Jones, really good friend of mine. We just wanted to bring unity to the city of Baton Rouge. Man, we have a lot of crime going on. A lot of the young people don't know that in life we have to learn to be a unit. And no matter where you come from, God created us all equal. So we wanted to kind of showcase bringing together both institutions with the band programs. Music brings us all together. It's the art of feeling. So it's nothing like being in an organization of that such magnitude as the Human Jukebox and the world famed Tiger Marching Band. So we definitely want to make sure that we understand that no matter where you are or where you come from, we all are one. And so we wanted to do something together to let all the fans know that, man, we all one in Baton Rouge.
Absolutely, absolutely. Walk folks through who don't quite. I mean, oftentimes we see the stories and we see what the athletes go through, but folks don't understand the time commitment of bands.
Well, I would tell you this: we put in about 6 to 7 hours a day. Our students work really hard. No matter where we are, they work really hard. And all across the campus, everybody knows that Southern University Human Jukebox, they're going to be working hard. 6 to 7 hours a day. 6 to 7 hours a day.
And off season, what's it like?
Even in the off season, you know, we have pep band playing for basketball games. We have our students that play in the different ensembles, and we also do different events. And in Louisiana, everybody knows Mardi Gras is very important.
All right, then. Well, look, we're looking forward to the halftime. I'll be down there, and I'll give you my honest opinion.
I want that.
What happens with the halftime? So we'll see.
We're looking forward to it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, Fred. I appreciate it. Good luck with it.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks. We're going to go to matter of fact, let's just do this here. We're going to do it real quick. We're going to switch out with Derek Johnson, NAACP. So where's Derek? Where'd Derek go? There we go. All right, Derek, slide in. Slide in. Get over here. Sit down. Get over here. Take a seat. Sit down. I want you to leave that. I appreciate it, Pratt. All right, Derek, we're here in Jackson, where you live. Have you been getting full from the tailgate?
No, I love tailgating. I'm out here. Anytime I'm home, I come out to the tailgate. Jackson State tailgate like no other school. And the two biggest tailgates is Southern University and Alcorn.
You said that's the biggest?
The two biggest tailgates is Jackson State and Alcorn,
Gotcha.
or Jackson State and Southern.
And so how many plates have you been offered walking around? They try to offer me everything.
To be clear, my disc sauce is on the grill right over there. I got Karen Morgan and Dale Tiles here from New York.
So explain this to me then. What is everybody named Mama around here got deer sausage?
Oh, if you're a deer hunter, you get the meat. You eat what you kill. I kill the deer, I process the deer, we're going to eat the deer.
See, right there, I ain't hunting.
Would you like some deer sausage?
I ain't hunting, so I ain't.
Look at, I'm a Detroit native, and I come to Mississippi, I'm as country as you're going to find. I hear deer, hog, duck, quail, chucker, you name it.
I wait for you to say possum.
I don't do that. I don't do rats.
Let's talk about, obviously, you got a lot of energy out here, a lot of fascination, but you also got a lot of focus on the game. I was just telling the band director, normally everybody talking about the halftime. No, here they're actually talking about the game.
It's split. It's black college football culture is what we talk about. So whether you're here for the tailgate, whether you're here for the band, or the game, it's the most beautiful thing to see black folks come together, enjoying one another, and advancing the culture. It is not about what's on social media. It's about the interactions of people and really appreciating the nature of who we are and why we're here, and that's to celebrate excellence.
Now, you got your NAACP folks out here doing stuff?
They're out here all over the place. Next year's state election is in Mississippi. This state conference, we start preparing the year before for the election the following year. Qualifying deadline from the office in January. So we got people out here, they're doing voter registration, or they're gathering information so we can stay in contact. We do it every game.
Every game?
Every game.
Okay. All right, then. So I got to get your take on, folks are already talking, big announcement tomorrow, whether Deion Sanders stays or goes. If you had to pick, what do you think happens, stays or goes?
You know, I pick the celebration of this moment. We are in a moment where black college football over the last 2-3 years has been elevated as a result of him making the decision to come here, but also Deion Sanders been elevated by being here. We didn't talk about Deion Sanders until he made this announcement to come to Jackson State. It was a great announcement, and it has started a process with Eddie George with the Tennessee State. And we begin to see a trend that black colleges in general, but black college football is a viable opportunity for young people to look at as something they should consider. I appreciate the culture. I am thankful for what he's done. Whether he leaves or stay, we should appreciate the moment. But he also should appreciate what black college football has just done for him and put him back on the radar screen.
All right, then. Of course, he'll say he was never off the radar. No, knowing Deion.
Let's be clear. When he was a player, household name. And over time, like any other person who retired, you're not the top news story. He wasn't the top news story the last, 15 years? He was a news story. He's prime time, so it's not taking anything from him. But once he made this announcement, he was the top news story. That's a beautiful thing. That's a testament of two things. One, his marketing ability is off the chain. But two, because we have institutions like Jackson State for him to really leverage in this moment. And so I think it was a win-win for both.
All right, then. Derek Johnson, President Seal of NAACP. We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Time to get the vote out of Georgia, baby.
I'm back there tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm there. Right. Hold tight 1 second. I got to go to a break. We come back. We'll show you the tailgating here in the parking lot, Jackson State versus Southern. You're watching the Black Star Network.
Put it out there. Put it out there.
What's that?
Take a look at it.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Take a look at it, your iWatch? Your iWatch? You mean your iWatch?
You ain't colorblind.
Oh, that little thing. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Go ahead and show that little thing. Go ahead and show that little thing.
Eddie, throw it up, baby.
Go ahead and show that little thing. I'll show that.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and show that. Yeah.
There we go right there.
You can see this from here. You can see this from here. Right. That's why you got shades on. It's blinding you. I'll be back on Black Star Network.
The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade.
Welcome back to the Black Star Network pregame show at the SWAC Championship powered by General Motors. And we couldn't just have all the Southern folks here. Got to have some Jackson State folks. Joining us now is Yolanda Adams. She's the interim vice president of institutional advancement here at Jackson State. Yolanda, glad to have you here. Lots of attention that's been on Jackson State the last couple of years with Deion Sanders as your head coach.
We are so excited about all of the positive press that we have received since Deion Sanders has been here. We're excited about just the great exposure that HBCUs overall have gotten with his arrival.
Give folks an understanding of what it has been like. I mean, obviously, again, features on ESPN, 60 Minutes, or social media. I mean, I'm sure your media folks have tracked. Your mentions have exploded over the last couple of years.
Absolutely. So our online presence obviously has just grown exponentially during this time. Our social media presence from the university as well as the Alumni Association has just been incredible. And again, we are just excited that we've always known that Jackson State is an amazing institution, but now it feels like the world actually is beginning to see and learn what we've always known. So we're excited.
Now, a lot of folks are talking whether he stays or goes. We'll know tomorrow. I said even when he came here, he wouldn't be here long. So how has you have a university? The reality is, look, folks come, they go. How have you all prepared for a world beyond Deion Sanders and getting other folks to understand that, look, one person can't carry everything. There's opportunities for other folks at the institution to really elevate Jackson State.
Absolutely. So let me just say that our athletic director, Ashley Robinson, has built an amazing athletic program that is not built on one person or one personality. And I believe that even with Coach Prime being here and all of the great things that are happening now, our AD is actually building a program that is sustainable and will carry us into the future. We're building on tradition and blazing new trails at the same time. Yeah.
So you deal with institutional advancement. What does that mean? What is that title? What you do?
Two things that I do. I like to break it down. Number one, fundraising, and number two, alumni relations. So we want to make sure that we are getting those private dollars into the institution and that we are keeping our alumni connected to the university.
So I've interviewed folks from all around the country, and on average, alumni giving is like 5%. Mm-hmm. Claflin is as the highest.
Right.
And so where do y'all stand in terms of percentage of your alumni that gives?
We are currently at 13, almost 14% with our alumni giving. We are growing yearly, so this is not something that is based on what's happening with our athletic program. We are being very intentional about engaging our alumni and growing our APR. So, yeah, we're growing, and we have a goal of 25% in the next couple of years.
See, for me, the goal is 50+, because I'm constantly challenging folks saying, don't you dare walk around with a hat or shirt or sweater and all of that, and you ain't even sent $1 back to the school.
Absolutely. So, and it's a culture shift. We have people that are just accustomed to repping the school but not supporting the school. So we are making a conscious effort to make sure that people understand the importance of actually putting your money where your mouth is.
Now do this here, and because I've been on boards of directors of various organizations. So explain to the folks, whether they're Jackson State graduates or they go to any other HBCU, explain to them when you were going out talking to corporations and nonprofits to get dollars, one of the first things they ask you is, what's your alumni giving?
What is the alumni giving rate? And the rationale there is that the corporations want to know that we are investing in ourselves before they choose to invest in us. So that is absolutely the first question that we receive. And right now we're not where we want to be, but we can talk about the fact that we are steadily increasing in our alumni participation.
I try to explain it to people who don't understand that.
Right.
That when you walk in the room, one of the criteria before, when you apply for that grant is literally what's your percentage of your folks giving. So you want us to give you a check.
Right, and that's the question. Why should we support you if your own aren't supporting you. So we are constantly trying to educate our alums as well as alums in general from every other HBCU how important giving is and supporting their institution.
We're here in the General Motors activation here. There's been a lot of corporate support of HBCUs really since the death of George Floyd. In your capacity, has there been a shift or a change in thinking as to how Jackson State approaches connecting corporations with colleges, with programs for your students, for your faculty, or for research?
So what we do is we try to talk about the entire institution. Of course, a lot of folks want to talk about athletics, but we talk about being a well-rounded institution with a strong business program, a strong math and science STEM program, and we highlight all of those opportunities and the way that corporate dollars can help us support our students in those ways. So we try to make sure that we are focused on the entire institution and the entire student body.
All right, then. Well, look, we certainly appreciate it. I look forward to being back here in Jackson December 9th for commencement.
Okay, excellent.
Trust me, I'm ready to roll.
We look forward to it.
We
look forward to it.
Oh,
yes, and you're no stranger to Jackson State. You were with us in New Orleans in 2011 when we had our alumni conference there.
So this would be, so it's interesting. So I spoke to the alumni conference in New Orleans, and so this will be the first time I've actually spoken on campus.
On campus. Okay, all right. Well, this is the first time. We're looking forward to it. We're happy to have you.
All right, then. I appreciate it. Good luck today.
Thank you.
I've spoken at Southern. Spoken to Jackson State, so I said I'm pulling for a tie.
You're pulling for a tie. May the best Tiger win. And the name is Yolanda Owens. I am not Yolanda Adams. She's the singer. I'm the Jackson State
So I take it you get that a little bit?
I do.
I get it. I understand. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
All right, y'all. I'm going to go to a quick break, and then we come back. We're going to show y'all some of the tailgate. I had a little fun a little bit earlier. You're watching the Black Star Network pregame show for the SWAC Championship right here in Jackson, Mississippi, powered by General Motors. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The new GMC Sierra. Premium and capable. That's professional grade.
y'all. Welcome back to the Black Star Network SWAC Championship pregame show, powered by General Motors. So Derek Johnson, NAACP, just brought me by the deer sausage. He wanted me to try it before I leave, so I'll do so. But joining me right now is the National Alumni President for Jackson State University, Patrice Edwards, correct?
Yes.
All right, Patrice, glad to have you here. I was just talking with Yolanda about alumni giving and how vital that is. And she said the giving around 13-14%. And so, what are you doing to get Jackson State alumni to understand that it's one thing to rep your university, but you got to send a check back.
Right.
Because you got to be able to pay it forward.
Right. So the initiative that I put forth this year, we host a tailgate every home game, and then we've been doing the meet and greets at every away game. So I've asked the alumni office to make sure that we document those people who are coming in so that we can reach out to them, and then anything that they give, we ask them to give every time they come. So we have a QR code set up at every place that we are, so they can scan the QR code, they can give then. We are up about 2% from where we were last year with APR, just based on doing those things, but making sure we have the messaging out. We put on the Jumbotron this year for all of the home games. I did a message for our alums and for all our constituents that, it's not the amount that you give, but it's that you give, and we need new donors every day so that we can reach that.
Now, what is your Jackson State alumni base? Do you know how many just how many alumni you have around the country?
Roughly, we have over 27,000. 27,000 actually in the Mississippi region, and so roughly about 50,000 nationwide. So we have a pretty large alumni base. Got it.
Yeah, absolutely. And have you seen an uptick, as obviously with the success of your football team? Have you seen that translate to your alumni activity?
We have. So like I said, we started to do the meet and greets, and so we have a lot of our alums that come. They're supportive. They have given us a great amount of input in terms of what we can do to increase engagement and giving. And so anytime that we ask, they give. So Tuesday was Giving Tuesday, and so we sent out messaging asking for our alums to give, and so I believe it was a little bit over $90,000 that was given on Giving Tuesday, which is the largest that we've had in history.
Okay. All right, then. Well, look, we're looking forward to a great game. Hopefully, folks will fully embrace. You can take all that Cowboys stuff off. You can take all that Cowboys junk off. All these folks. What's up, Frat? So certainly good luck in building the alumni base, and hopefully folks will cut those checks.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, enjoy the game.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, folks, a little bit earlier, I decided to walk around, have a little fun with the folks tailgating, and so we want to give you a little of that flavor of the tailgate experience, so check this out.
The new GMC Sierra, premium and capable. That's professional grade.
Black Star Network is here.
Oh, no punch!
A real revolutionary right now.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?
chicken, barbecue chicken. Just got through cleaning and getting ready to put some sausage and wieners on. Got some ribs on the grill.
All right, let me see what it look like.
All right.
All right, we're going to... Now, I'm from Texas now. I'm from Texas. Let's see what you got. Ain't nothing on there yet? All right, we'll come back.
Come back here.
All right. You got all that? All right. Step in. All right. All right, we'll come back through. All right. All right, let's go on down here. So as y'all can see, y'all see all the smoke rising all over here. Let's see. All right, let's see what they got over here. All right, what y'all got?
Got 2 grills going.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Is this the kitty grill?
Oh, no, this is the big one right here. I'm just moving out. No, show them the setup back there. We got a whole spread. Show them the spread right there.
What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Okay. All right. Let's see what you... All right. So you frying over here?
Right now, chicken for right now, fish coming up a little bit later. Yeah, we good.
Yeah, cool. All right. All right. All right, let's go on over here. Let's see what they got over here. All right. What y'all got? What you got going on over here? What's up?
Oh man, we got some hot dogs, deer sausage, ribs up top. Got some chicken going right there.
You said deer sausage?
Deer sausage. You want to try, P?
Okay, I'll come back and try it.
Come on with it.
Okay.
Come on with it.
All right, then. Where you from?
I'm from Port Gibson, Mississippi, but I reside in Clinton, Mississippi. Okay.
All right, then.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all looking good?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Looking good over here.
All the time, Mr. What's up, Mr. Martin?
What's going on? Y'all good?
How you doing, man? Yes, sir.
All right, y'all trying to eat? Y'all trying to tase somebody? Y'all trying to eat?
How you doing, Roland? Good to see you, baby. Yes, sir. I watch your YouTube videos. Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. All right, so y'all wait and get y'all plate fixed.
Yes, sir. Wait to get our plate fixed.
All right, then. All right, come on.
Put this on the wall.
All right. You ain't doing it right.
Do it right. Take care of your friends. Do it right.
That's how you do it.
Oh, well, now you talking.
There you go.
Look, let me tell you. Let me give you a history lesson. You came and I'm the New Orleans Alumni president.
Yep.
And you did. We had a fundraiser. And you was
Sure did.
Back then. See that? Yes, sir. I was about 50 pounds lighter. If I take this off, you probably would recognize it.
I got you. What's up, bro? Yep.
You glad to have you over here in this area?
Y'all good?
I'm going to tell the truth about Coach Prime.
All right.
We appreciate it. We know where we were when we got here. We know where we are. We hate the losing. We wish him the best if he go. If he stay, he got something coming real.
All right.
So tell him to stay, and we're going to make it right. Because we're going to talk to everybody in the city to make sure he get that pocket right.
All right, sounds good. All right, brother. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. All right, I'll come back. What's up, brother? All right, y'all. We're going to keep walking through. All right, let's go. Let's go on further down. All right, let's see what he cooking over here. All right, let's see what he cooking over here. We're going to come through over here. All right, what's happening? Y'all good? All right. What you got going over here?
Hey, Roland. How you doing?
What you got going on the grill?
Oh, man, I got some turkey legs. Got some pork tenderloins. About to put some brocks on. I'm going to have some hot dogs, and I'm going to have some Caribbean chicken in a few minutes.
Okay. All right, then.
All right?
All right, sounds good. All right, keep it going.
All right.
All right, you take care. All right, y'all, let's walk on down here. As y'all, I'm telling y'all, so like I said, y'all see, they got it going. Ain't many plant-based folks out here. So, you know, what's going on? What's happening? Y'all good? Y'all just chilling? What you over here cutting?
I'm cutting. I'm making a blanket for the cold weather if it come in real quick.
Baby, the rain's gone.
I ain't worried about the rain. I said cold weather.
Ain't gonna be, it's gonna be 70 degrees.
It's all right. Old folks get cold quick.
You ain't gonna need a blanket.
You don't know what I'm gonna need.
You need some iron pills.
I take that too.
You over here just chilling with your cane?
Yes, sir. How you doing? I'm all good. I listen to you, and when you be on the show with the radio man on 126.
You mean Joe Madison?
Yeah, man. Pleasure to meet you, man. Pleasure to meet you, man. Yeah.
Y'all just out here just chilling? All right. So who's the chief organizer of the tailgate? You? Are you the organizer? All right. So what you got out here?
Oh, we did it light today. We have some hot dogs and deer sausage and hamburgers, and then we're going to fry fish.
Okay. All right, then. Sounds good.
Welcome to our city.
All right. Well, I've been here before.
Oh, you have?
I've been in Jackson many times.
Okay.
Plus, I'm back next week. I'm giving a commencement speech.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
All right.
That's great to hear.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, enjoy the tailgate. Enjoy the game.
Go Tigers.
All right, then. Come on. Yeah, because she be cold.
Yeah, I'll be cold.
I got you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, sir.
There you go. I appreciate it. All right, y'all take care. All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
Hey, what's going on? Y'all good? Y'all all right? Good. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Y'all going to the tailgate or y'all just walking around?
Just walking around, heading to tailgate, section 109.
So basically what you trying to do, you trying to find some free food?
Well, we know where we can get the free food. That's fine. We're family here at JSU, so it doesn't matter.
So you just walk around with your own plate?
No, not with my own plate.
Oh, you got some Tupperware in there?
Yeah, I got it. Right.
Bring your own foil?
Put me on blast.
No, I'm just saying. You got that big ass bag. I know something in there.
I have to have all my essentials. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's a birthday?
My birthday's next week.
Oh, your birthday next week?
Yeah.
But
celebrate the weekend before.
But you're going to use your birthday to try to get some free food?
You know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. But I love you, Roland.
I appreciate it. All right, y'all take care. All right. All right, y'all start late. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all starting late?
I don't know, brother. We just been a long night.
Oh, so sounds like y'all were having a little party last night, a little drinking.
Well, yeah, every once in a while. Yeah, I was. I don't know about them. I don't know what their excuse. Right, yeah.
That's why y'all erecting y'all.
Yeah, getting the tent up. Every week, every year, every home game for the last 15 years. We right here, same spot. Mm-hmm. We gonna be here.
Okay. We'll be back when y'all get it up.
All right. Okay.
All right. Come on, y'all. Let's go down here. All right. Let's see what's happening down here. I hear the music going. Like I say, you can always tell the good tailgate when you see the smoke. You know, you got some small little pits out here. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all good? What y'all got to eat? How y'all doing? How you doing? Y'all good? Oh yeah. You all right?
I like that book. Oh yeah. Doing great things for you, man. Oh yeah.
She can't talk a mouthful.
Oh yeah. And we got one.
Wait, turn it back a mouthful.
We got one of the biggest HBCU rivalry games going on today, man. And you know, the rumor flowing about prime time. We're gonna stay focused though and ride the ship out. And hopefully, you know, he stay. Okay. You know, it is what it is, you know, but he did a good thing for Jackson State. Hopefully everything will roll right. And you know, we get that victory there and head to Atlanta, Roland. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. I appreciate it.
Congratulations on your book and everything, man. Oh yeah.
I appreciate it. All right. Go ahead.
Hey.
She ain't gonna talk. She's gonna. All she can say is, "Hey, what's happening, bro?" I appreciate it. What's up, bro? You good? All right. Y'all good? What's up, bro? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Been playing a couple of little dominoes, that's it. Yes, sir.
All right, sounds good. All right. Y'all take care. All right, bro. All right, let's go down here. All right, what you got? What you got?
Man, little rib, little chick. That's about it. Yeah, come back.
Looking good, looking good?
Yeah, come back later and check me out.
I got you. Come on. What's up, what's up? What y'all doing? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Just chilling. Okay, what you serving?
Chicken tzatziki, sausage and grilled onion and bell pepper.
Green salad.
Now, who did the cooking?
All of us.
Oh, everybody did? Oh, they don't look like they did the cooking. They just stand over there talking.
We were here early.
Oh, okay, got you. All right.
Okay.
Well, cool. Y'all enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right, cool. All right. I'm going to slide this way. What's happening? What's going on? You all good? All right, I'll be right over there. I'll be over there. Figure y'all need to be graced by Alpha presence. Y'all need to be graced by Alpha presence. I'm just saying, remember. See, remember, without Alpha, y'all can't aside.
Hey, no.
Y'all need our name.
No, none of that. Can't side to the day I die.
Y'all need our name. But I thought this was a Delta tent. I thought this was a Delta tent. Let me go. Hold on. Let me go here and see how the little Kappa grill going.
But you see, you came with a red crimson.
No. First of all, these are my high school colors, crimson and gold. Get it right.
You look good in it. You look real good in it.
First of all, Alpha look good in all colors. We can wear all colors.
I set myself up for that one, didn't I? Long as you know we stepped and we good, you know.
Y'all want none of that. Y'all get winded. Y'all don't get winded.
Yeah, we parked so my wife works behind hard media, and that's why we next door to you. So I'm gonna come out and haul back in. Glad to have y'all out here.
Say hi.
Glad to have y'all out here supporting us, man. It's good to support a good city, man.
Absolutely.
Good city, good people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He gone. All right. Y'all remember, kiss the ring. 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 Kiss the ring.
Thank you for doing what you do, brother. Thank you for staying on their neck. Don't let up. Keep it. We need journalists like you to be a voice and to ask those questions and to make those provocative statements that need to be said. Don't let up, man. Don't let up. We praying for you. Keep the fight.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. All right, let's walk on down here. All right, guys. Y'all take care. What's happening, Doc? All right, so I'm going to mess with the Omegas. Here we go. I figure y'all need some Alpha presence over here.
No.
I figure y'all need some Alpha presence over here. I figure y'all need some black and old gold over here. Yeah, no, they're my high school colors. Y'all need the first over here.
You are over
over here. You're the only one that can be invited.
Hold up, remember, it's one of us, about 50 of y'all. That's unfair for y'all.
You don't believe that.
That's an unfair match for y'all.
Where you at right now? Where you at right now?
Where I am.
Yeah, where you at right now?
I'm in Jackson.
Are you enjoying
Guess what?
And
And America is Alpha Land.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Of course. Alpha Land. Y'all know Jesus wasn't Alpha.
I don't know about all that. Hey, and they were unfinished. That's why they made them make it.
I wasn't no unfinished. No. Y'all just couldn't get in.
He turned water to wine. That's oil. That's oil.
Hold up. First of all, you know you wanted him to turn water to wine. Because you ain't drinking water right now.
Spirit.
Yeah, right. And got the Holy Spirit. I literally just landed about an hour ago. But but I'll be back. I do commencement next week.
All right. Make sure you go get some brunch.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see what they got. Let's see. Cause trust me, hold up. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sure the Delta's cooked. All right, what y'all got? All right, let's see what they got over here. All right, what you doing? You know what you doing?
Yes, sir. I know I'm finna get this fight out. How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm over here grilling for the bros. We got Beta Alpha Chapter, and we got Upson, Epson, YE, Jack State. Kappa City Q.
All right. There you go. All right. Here you go. What's up, bro?
Everything's good. Yes, sir. What's up, brother? You happy to be around here? You having a good time around here?
Oh, yeah. Just chilling.
Okay. Jackson, welcome here, sir. You do a lot of good work, man. I saw you the other night when you was telling me the real on that stuff, man. Keep it going. We need that.
All right. I just want to know are the Alphas enjoying this good Omega hospitality?
First of all, remember, this is Alpha Land.
Oh, man, come on, man. Here we go.
Remember, whenever y'all see us, kiss the ring. Right there. Because, hold on, you ain't miss it. I want to hurt your hand, so do it slowly. like that. Oh, no, yours probably a little smaller.
How you doing? D. Roland Martin, how you doing, sir? I'm doing just great. Great to be out here as Jackson State beat up on these boys today.
You just shaking the hand of an Alpha man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, put all that red on.
Hey, it's my high school colors. So my show colors is homage to my high school.
All right. Richie Sutton, brother, in town for this game.
Where you from?
Wisconsin, by way of Texas.
Damn, Wisconsin.
By way of Texas.
How you go from Texas to Wisconsin?
We own a couple things up there, so my family,
Where in Texas?
Houston, Sugar Land.
Hold up. See, he said Houston.
I did. I worked for NASA for a few years.
Okay, but then you said Sugar Land.
Well, that's when I retired. I moved out to Sugar Land.
Okay, all right. Are you from Houston?
No, I'm originally from Michigan.
Okay, see, I'm checking.
I went to Jackson State.
I'm checking because I'm from Houston. Oh, okay. See, these are Jack Yates high school colors.
Oh, well, okay, I believe that.
That's why I'm checking.
Well, see, I didn't go to high school. I went to high school in Detroit.
It's like when you meet somebody from Chicago.
I know, you got to put them on.
No. When you meet somebody from Chicago, they give you their whole address.
Okay.
But somebody say from Chicago, they don't give their address. They feel like Evanston or the suburbs.
I usually meet them. They say they're from Detroit, and they're really from Flint or
Lansing.
Well, no, not Lansing, but pleasure to meet you.
All right, brother. All right. Come on. Hold on. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do this.
Whoa!
Hold on.
Hold the mic,
Hold that.
Okay, I like it. Let me get the other one.
I'm in the Selfie Hall of Fame.
I don't believe you.
Man, please.
Yeah. Show me.
You better ask somebody. We done. See? He don't know. He don't know who he messing with. All right, guys. Y'all enjoy it. Y'all take care. Y'all be well. What's up, bro? Chilling?
Yeah, you've been Kingwood Country Club in a while, have you? We used to play golf over there.
Oh, I still go back.
I don't go much anymore. My son's playing.
How you doing?
Hi. Yes.
Good seeing you, man.
Thanks for supporting. Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right, take care. All right, what you over here doing?
Mobile Cigar Lounge. The Mobile Cigar Lounge.
Mobile Cigar Lounge.
That's right. Mobile Cigar Lounge in Mississippi LLC. Yeah. I deliver to you too.
Well, see, I don't smoke, so
Ah.
I'm allergic to smoke.
My bad then. Well, we're not gonna get you to smoke then. We don't.
So what? You travel around the state?
I travel around the state, metro area. Okay. Clinton, Byram, Glustack, Madison. It don't matter. Okay. Yeah. Deliver to your door like delivering food.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, you take care. All right. All right, Antoine, let's roll over here. Let's see what we got. What's up, bro? Okay, first of all y'all been doing is walking around. No, they ain't trying to get you 5 miles. Y'all trying to pick up some free food.
No, we got a band already. We getting our band, so we're going to have free food. Oh, my God.
I'm right there, the camera right there. Y'all have been strolling.
Yeah, well, you got to get our exercise in before the game.
Getting your steps in?
Getting our steps in.
This is my trainer right here. My line sister and my trainer. So, yeah, she making me get my
Y'all been scoping out who got the best setup.
That's true, too. That's true. That's true. That's true.
All right, where y'all from?
Jackson, born and raised.
Okay. Yeah, I was in D.C. a long time, but I was born here.
All right, so who y'all going for today?
Jackson State.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking. You ain't got to be all extra.
Jackson State for me.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then. Enjoy the game. All right, take care. All right, what y'all doing? What? What, you didn't bring it?
No, I ain't bring the bird. I just bought the goddamn turkey dick. I ain't bring the bird.
They go together.
I'm gonna eat chip trying to make it through.
That's your tailgate?
Right now.
Yeah, boy, we finna get it on. We got chips, that's all we do. We got beer.
Y'all got alcohol and chips.
Alcohol and chips.
Y'all got alcohol, chips, and a generator.
And we got a griddle. We're gonna put some eggs and stuff on, eggs and bacon. Yeah. We gonna
We got red roast sausages, eggs finna be on the griddle. We got turkey necks, corn, sausage, and potatoes going in the pot.
Say it again.
We just ain't got nothing to cook the turkey neck and stuff with right now. We got the pot.
So that person is late.
That person went to Texas.
So when they getting here?
20 minutes ago.
So what you saying is y'all gonna be cussing somebody out when they get here.
We been cussing them out 'cause we hungry. Yeah. And they told us an hour ago, but they on black people time. You know how that is.
I don't.
They hadn't left yet.
I started on time.
Ooh, we didn't. We were here though. The beer was here. Wasn't the beer here? We got chips. We got.
Well, I hope y'all can cook by game time.
We got friends around here.
Y'all might want to go borrow some stuff. All right, folks, that is it for us. We are here. It's it for our pregame show. We're going to break everything down right here and get on back to the crib. Game time is less than an hour. And so we will be back. Again, want to thank the folks at General Motors for partnering with us for this pregame show. That is it for us. We are done, and we will see you guys back on the Ponderosa. Until then, folks, y'all have a great one. Enjoy the SWAC Championship, Jackson State versus Southern. Until next time, be well. Holla!
The new GMC Sierra. Premium and capable. That's professional grade.